Hi, I'm Jordy,
And I'm Steve-O.
and this is Thorndale Theater Talk. This is a podcast where we're talking about movies and everything about them.
Just movies?
Yeah, TV shows too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Fine.
Cool.
Fine.
Just curious.
I mean, I'm trying to just get to the point.
I know.
People understand.
Yeah.
Whoever still listens to this.
We'll work on our intro a little more. But yeah, we're almost there.
It's been 30 episodes.
Yeah.
So remember to listen to us every Tuesday on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Breaker.
Mm-hmm.
Also to follow us on Twitter at Kibbles312,
Hell yeah.
at Thorndale Talk, our official Twitter page,
Hell yeah.
and at Steven Centrella,
Hell yeah.
and Instagram at Steven Centrella,
Only if you want to.
and Facebook,
Please do.
Thorndale Theater Talk.
Please do. Yes. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
All right, let's just get to it.
All right. We forgetting one? No.
No.
Oh, and follow us on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There you go.
Wow, I can't believe I have to say that now.
Yeah. There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
I knew we were forgetting one.
Like, comment, and subscribe. I sound...
Yes. It's all right.
God. It just sounds weird to me.
I got you. No worries.
Thanks, man.
Yes.
Thanks, man. All right, let's. Wow, I can't believe we're actually on YouTube after 30 episodes. Or it was like 26.
It took us 26 episodes to figure it out, but yeah, we're on there.
We're there. Okay,
Yeah.
let's just go. So, what was the movie that you saw this week?
My movie of the week was The Devil of All Time. I was starting Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson. I'm sorry, I keep doing that.
I know, it's okay.
Sebastian Stan. It was an interesting movie. So I after watching the movie, I did a little research. So it's based off a book.
Mm-hmm.
So the narrator of so during the whole movie, there's a narration going on. Like he kind of explains of what's going on in every scenario. It's actually the author who wrote the book who does the narration. So I find that very cool. It's a little like all over the place, but everything connects. If that makes sense. Like it's just like every little detail all connects with each other. So I find it very interesting in that way.
Mm-hmm.
But at some points, it is a little slow. It drags a little. So I could see where at some points where it gets boring, and it does. But I think overall, it's an interesting movie. It was, I would say, entertaining. Yeah, a little preachy. But again, the author was saying like what he grew up with, like he grew up with very religious. So this is like his experience of it and stuff like that. And so it's very interesting. Definitely check it out. It's on Netflix. So if not, you don't have to. You do you. Yeah. So it was. I know what, give it a watch, Jordy. That's what I say.
Give it a watch.
Give it a watch. If I had to give a Rotten Tomato score, I would say they gave it a 65. You know what? I'll give it a little higher.
Wow.
A little higher.
You're very generous.
I'm gonna give it a 68.
3%.
Yeah. So
At the end of the day, it's huge.
it's huge. So
Right?
So yeah, no, it was a good movie. Definitely check it out if you get a moment. It's on Netflix. So
Nice.
yes, your movie of the week was Invisible Man.
It was The Invisible Man. It is on
Invisible Man.
HBO Max.
HBO to the max.
To the max. So going into it, obviously, I don't know if everyone agreed with. I know you did. When you see a trailer for this movie, you're like, "Wow,
looks stupid.
looks like
Yeah.
we all know where that's going."
Yep.
Got good reviews. I think it was like a 92 or something like crazy on Rotten Tomatoes, and I was like, I still don't believe it. What kind of movie is this? I watched it.
Yeah.
It's really good. It amazes me how it was really good. Elizabeth Moss is very good in it. She makes it so much better. The directing is really cool. They make it like on some shots. I mean, you know what the whole point of the movie is that like his like her
ex is an abusive jackass.
yes, and he like they all think he's dead, but they're like he's like going around being invisible, and she like notices she's like the only one. And the way that they shoot it of when he's in the room before like she notices, they make it seem like someone's actually walking down the hallway. So they have the camera like going on, but no one's there.
Interesting.
But it makes it look like someone's there, which is really cool. They don't do it so often where it's like, all right, we get it. They do it like the right amount where you're like, oh, this is kind of fucking creepy. But I thought it was really good, and I'd highly recommend it.
All right.
It really did surprise me.
It's got a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. Isn't that insane?
It's a big score right there.
Yeah, I don't think it's 91, but I still think it's really good.
I would say Metacritic gives it a 72%. and
For Metacritic, that's pretty good.
that's what I mean. That's really good for Metacritic. So
I'd highly recommend it.
Yeah,
highly recommend it.
highly
Elizabeth
recommend.
Moss is so good in it too. So yeah,
Elizabeth Moss. All right.
HBO Max.
So what's your movie of the week going to be this week then?
I have an interesting one.
You have an interesting one. I like it.
I saw the trailer of this a while back, and it got a 7.1 on IMDb, and it seemed pretty interesting. It's with Vince Vaughn. It's only on, or I shouldn't say it's only. I think it's only on Amazon Prime. It's called Brawl in Cell Block 99. It's with Vince Vaughn. I'm going to read what it's about. When Bradley Vince Vaughn is sent to prison, he is forced to commit acts of violence that turn the place into a savage battleground.
All right.
I honestly think Vince Vaughn's not a bad actor.
He's not.
Like for dramatic roles,
Yeah.
I think he's a pretty good actor. And it seemed like he was like a very much of a badass in this movie. So from the trailer, and I really want to see it. And it got solid reviews. So
Something to check out for sure. That's your movie of the week.
yeah, I mean, I can't say anything more about it. That's all I know.
And as Forrest Gump once said, that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
So.
What's your movie of the week?
So my movie of the week is actually going to be Enola Holmes. It's a new movie that came out on Netflix.
Way to say it like that.
Enola Holmes.
Yeah.
So the movie's with Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things. Henry Cavill. Yes, I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
So it's got a lot, like, it just came out, but it's got a lot of good reviews already. Like, Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 92%. IMDb's at like a 6.8 or 6.9.
That's pretty good.
Like,
pretty good.
It's got like some big reviews.
I know.
Like so I'm gonna check it out, see what's up.
See what's up.
It's
on Netflix, right?
It's on Netflix. Netflix original movie. There's already talks about them doing a sequel.
Wow.
So, like,
Good for them.
That's what I mean. That's why I gotta see this shit. I gotta see what's up with this shit.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be my movie of the week. If I remember from what I watched the trailer, it's pretty much, like, their mom goes missing, and then like they band together and try to figure out what the hell's going on or something like that. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's gonna be my movie of the week.
Movie of the week. All right.
So
those are our movies. Now let's go to the trailers for the week.
The trailers of the week. We just had one trailer this week.
Yes. Do you want me to say it?
Yeah. This is your boy. This is your boy right here.
You always say that. Okay.
I do.
It's only because he wrote one of my favorite movies ever.
Two of your favorite movies ever.
What, Moneyball?
That and also
Social Network. No, Social Network, but Moneyball is the second one.
A Few Good Men.
That's not one of my favorite movies ever.
Tom Cruise is in it. Your lover.
Oh
so.
my God, I'm just the whole point of the Tom Cruise.
Sorry.
The whole point of the Tom Cruise argument is that he has good movies. I never said he's like an.
He's your lover. Actor. We get it. Let's continue.
Okay. The trailer is for the movie The Trial of the Chicago 7. It's right now in selected theaters, and it comes in Netflix October 16th.
Correctamundo.
Wow, that's a good memory, Steve.
Yes.
Thank you. It's written and directed by Aaron Sorkin, who wrote one of my favorite movies, The Social Network. He wrote Moneyball. He wrote A Few Good Men. He created West Wing. He's done a lot. He wrote and directed Molly's Game, the most recent one.
Yeah.
So he's got some talent, I'd say.
He's got some writing chops.
Yes. So the Trial of the Chicago 7 is about the story of 7 people on trial stemming from various charges surrounding the uprising at the 1968 Democratic National Convention in Chicago, Illinois. Sounds like an Aaron Sorkin type of movie. I mean,
it does. And is it based on a true story?
Yes.
So
it is based on a true story. I don't know why I just got rid of it. The cast in the movie.
Oh yeah.
What?
I know, it's a big cast.
It is a huge cast.
Like I didn't know this movie was happening. I'm just like, holy crap, this is.
I knew about it, but I didn't realize the cast was this ridiculous, ridiculously amazing. Like Eddie Redmayne's in it, who has his accent. Did not see that coming at all. No. It does not sound like how he normally sounds. Sacha Baron Cohen, Jeremy Strong's in it. Yahya Abdul-Mateen, he was in Watchmen. He's so good in Watchmen. Mark Rylance is really famous. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Michael Keaton.
Frank Langella, the judge. Oh my God, this cast is great. So, I mean, I'm gonna see it when it's on Netflix because it's Sorkin. But Molly's Game, his newest one, I like the movie. It's a good movie, but it kind of had that like ridiculous feel of, did they really talk like that? Like, I don't know. Have you seen Molly's Game?
I have not. It is on Netflix though.
Okay, so there's a lot of conversation with Idris Elba and Jessica Chastain, in like because she was involved in a lawsuit, and the conversations they had and the way they talked just didn't. It's supposed to be based on a true story. It was too Aaron Sorkin, where it's like, I can't believe that they actually had these conversations, like the way that it happened.
Right.
Like, it was just way too intelligent. But I like the movie. Don't get me wrong. I like Molly's Game, but I'm excited. I'm excited for the trial of the Chicago 7.
Right on. So yeah, like we said, it'll be available on Netflix October 16th. If you want to feel adventurous, you could find it's in select theaters right now, so you could go venture out and take a look, see. If you want to go see it in theaters, Yeah. I might see it in theaters.
I think I'll see it on. I think I can wait for this.
Well, I can wait. It's more of I can wait, but it's like if I'm not doing anything that day, I'll just be like, know what? Let's go check it out. It's more of like if I'm looking for something to do.
True.
So.
All right, Steve, let's do it.
Let's do it. We're going to get into the news, everybody. The news. We bring the news to you. That's what we do. All right. Keep in mind, we get all of our news from ScreenRant.com. ScreenRant.com. So, yeah. Well, we're going to just jump into it.
Can't believe we still do that. All right, let's go.
So, the first big piece of news that we have, Samuel L. Jackson is returning to the MCU for Nick Fury Disney Plus show. So
not surprised.
And neither am I.
I don't know how much I can add on to that. It's Marvel. MCU is just gonna keep growing.
Well, they're gonna keep growing, but all right. Again, we haven't seen any of these series yet, so I can't judge on them yet. But
WandaVision actually looked kind of interesting.
It does look interesting, but I feel like how is this all gonna connect with the movies?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
And I don't know. I feel like, honestly, out of all the people to get a Disney Plus show, I feel like they should have started off with Nick Fury. Because I feel like his character actually, brings a lot.
He's technically the reason why it all started. Theoretically, Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man, but he's the one that, brings everyone together.
Exactly. So that's why I feel like, because especially, you saw, you see his origins with Captain Marvel. So it's clearly, you want to know what he was doing in between those times as well. So, this is what I mean. I feel like this is a show, this is a character they don't do much with, but you could do with a lot with. So I feel like they should have started with this a while back. If they were going to do a Disney Plus series, yes. I feel like they should have started with this one.
Yes.
So, but yeah, he will be returning, and the question is, who will be in the show besides Samuel L. Jackson? So, all that fun stuff. Yeah, I wonder if it'll connect with the show on it's on ABC, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Wonder if it'll connect with that. I never watched the show.
But I heard it was good, but
it looks okay. I never got into it.
Yeah, me either.
So.
Right.
And other Marvel news, the Falcon and Winter Soldier has confirmed they will be releasing next year in 2021.
I think it'll release before WandaVision. I think they really want to have that.
What, this one?
Yeah.
No, WandaVision is confirmed to be 2020.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's confirmed. WandaVision. It was all right.
This is why you're here.
Yeah. Falcon and Winter Soldier was supposed to be the first one.
Yeah, I know. And then
they had a lot of production.
I know I heard about that.
Yeah. So, but WandaVision's pretty much almost done. So they're just gonna go ahead and release WandaVision first. So WandaVision's confirmed for 2020 release, and they are confirming that Falcon and the Winter Soldier will be released for 2021.
Okay.
They didn't specify when in 2021, but if I had to give a guess, again, this is my guess, I would probably say maybe February or somewhere like there, or either,
we'll see.
Somewhere around there. So, and then continuing on shows, so Game of Thrones prequel TV show, they are on track to premiere for 2022. So, yeah, HBO's just letting you know, they're on track, and they're going to be releasing 2022.
I'm excited.
Yeah, the show's The House of Dragons, so we'll see origins of, House Targaryen and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to be doing the Robert Baratheon rebellion.
I can see that being the ending of the show.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Or not seeing the actual rebellion, but kind of cutting off right when it would about to start or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like they should show it. They should do a little of the, again, it'll probably be in the later seasons. but yeah, because it'd be interesting, you know. It's what's started before all Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So, all right. Next piece of news that we have. So Chris Hemsworth joins the Top Gun Maverick director for a Netflix film. So it'll be Chris Hemsworth, Miles Teller, and I can't say her first name. Drew.
No, yeah.
Yeah, Smollett. Jesse Smollett's sister. How about we go with that?
Yeah.
So it'll be a Netflix movie called Spiderhead. And so it's confirmed with both Chris Hemsworth, Miles Teller, and the director for Top Gun. So
yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really know anything about it, but we just know that they're together.
Yeah. Well, again, Chris Hemsworth, big action star, and then
I actually like Chris Hemsworth a lot.
So do I.
I think he's also a good actor.
He is. Again, one of my favorite performances from him.
Please tell me it's the same as mine.
Oh, I don't know. What was yours? No. You got me all excited. What's yours?
It's the Royale.
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah,
he
was really good in that.
He was creepy as hell.
Yeah, it was the
Bad Times at the El Royale.
Yes.
Yeah.
That movie is
really good.
It is really good.
It's entertaining. I'd say that's the perfect word for it. Entertaining.
It is entertaining, and he played such a good
And I knew he was in the movie. He comes late in the movie.
He does. He has like a big role but small role at the same time. But he does so well with it.
They reference his name a lot in the movie because of all right, we're getting into the Bad Times at El Royale, but he's really good.
Yeah, we're digressing here a little.
Yeah.
But yes, he's a great actor, and then again, great action actor too. And then we haven't seen Top Gun Maverick yet, but I'm assuming it'll be good.
I'm assuming it's entertaining.
Yeah,
I wasn't always the biggest Top Gun fan. I actually saw it, but it's entertaining. It's fine.
The movie's good. Tom Cruise sucks.
I knew you were gonna say.
Movie's good. Tom Cruise sucks. The end.
He's good in A Few Good Men.
I mean, Jack Nicholson.
I know Jack Nicholson was better, but he was still good in A Few Good Men.
Only one scene, but makes the whole fucking movie.
Let's keep going.
Ryan Gosling is starring in a stuntman movie from director David Lynch. If I'm saying last Leach. I'm sorry, Leach.
Okay.
So David Leach directed Deadpool 2. It's a movie. So him and Ryan Gosling are working on a movie together called Stuntman.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I mean, Deadpool 2 was good.
Yeah, and Ryan Gosling's Ryan Gosling. So
yeah.
Look
out for that, I guess.
Yeah,
that's all we got.
Yeah, look out for that. You just got to keep looking.
Yeah.
So next piece of news. So Disney's live action Peter Pan has casted Growish star as Tinkerbell. So the Growish star. Yaira Shindini?
Where?
Yara.
It's fine. I'm not gonna.
Jordy doesn't even know.
No, I don't want to try to mispronounce her.
Yeah. So she's on Growish, and she was casted as Tinkerbell for the live action Peter Pan.
Good for her.
Yeah.
I don't know her, but I mean, if you get whoever gets casted in some roles, it's such a good moment for them. It's a Disney movie, so it's big. Regardless of how it is, it's big.
Exactly, and
good for her.
So it's again them doing the remake of Peter Pan live action for the 20th time.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be a shot for shot remake, but
I think they should do a shot because before they didn't. They did they kind of did their own takes on things. One of the live action movies they did was when how Peter Pan and Captain Hook were actually friends at one point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, 100%. That was one of the other live-action movies they did of Peter Pan. Just, I guess in this case, just do a shot-for-shot remake.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I guess Peter has to be an asshole again.
Yeah.
If you really watch the original card,
I know, he's a dick.
He's such a dick.
I remember.
It's it just blows my mind because when I watch it as an adult, I'm just wow, you're an asshole.
I know.
Damn.
True.
And he was front about it too. He's just yeah, fuck you all. I'm gonna do what I want to do. It's all right, you're Peter Pan, I guess. Yeah.
Gloats about his powers.
Yeah. Well, I wish I could fly too, bitch. Yeah. All right. So next piece of news. So for you Pretty Little Liar fans, they are doing a reboot of the show. It's gotta go. Green light to go ahead and work on it. It's going to set in the same universe as the original show. So they're just I don't know if it's they're remaking it or just doing a spin-off, but it says reboot. So I don't know how you reboot a show that was just finished a couple years ago, but
me neither.
whatever.
Whatever.
What you do, you guys. All that fun stuff. And then last but not least, so both Bob's Burgers and Family Guy got renewed for 2 more seasons. So Bob's Burgers will be continuing for season 12 and 13, and then Family Guy will be continuing on for seasons 19 and 20 on Fox.
Not surprised.
Yeah, again, they're really big on their their Sunday animation thing. So even though I haven't watched Family Guy in so long.
Good for them though. I mean, it's obviously still doing well, somewhat well.
Is it though?
I don't know.
Bob's Burgers I know is doing well, but is Family Guy doing that well?
I don't know.
I feel like Family Guy's
renewed. It has to be.
Oh.
Or they're just like The Simpsons, kind of where it's like let's just keep going.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like Simpsons has not been good for years, and they just keep renewing it, even though hasn't been doing good for years because it's been on for so long. There's still a huge following for it, so it's.
Right.
They're gonna keep making it until someone just says, "Yeah, I'm done." So right. I don't know. I feel like Family Guy's just gone off the rails for me.
All right, so that was the news for this week.
Yes, that was the news for this week, everybody. All that from ScreenRant.com.
Okay, so for the topic for this week, we decided let's do our top 5 movies that came out in 2020.
Yeah.
Yes, we know there haven't been a lot / great year because of everything that's gone on.
Right.
But for the movies that have come out, either in theaters or video on demand, we have our top 5.
Yes, and again, also just keep
all opinion based.
All of our opinion based, and then also we realize the year's almost coming to an end. We're in September, so
end of September.
Yeah, so it's why we have to look back and what did we watch so far this year? And it's been we understand because of the pandemic, but still I'm gonna say weak year.
Yeah, it was
weak year.
All right.
Even the movies that were supposed to come out, I'm looking back at all of them and I'm thinking to myself nothing wowed me.
I mean, Wonder Woman, James Bond. We don't have to get into specifics. But
right.
There were some big blockbuster hits, but nothing kind of
But nothing nothing,
I know.
Nothing that was just I need to see this movie.
True.
Maybe that's just me. So,
right,
Jordy, you start off.
Let's go. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Obviously.
Oh, we're gonna go back and forth. Shot for shot, blow for blow.
All right. Yes.
You go first.
I'll go first. So I had trouble figuring out my 5th favorite movie because I didn't even like this movie that much.
Yeah.
It was fine. I couldn't figure it out. I did The King of Staten Island. I'm not really. It was between that or The Five Bloods. Not even that. I don't know. This is kind of like a throwaway.
Yeah.
I had more of a top 4, not a top 5.
Yeah.
That's how bad this year has been. Obviously with everything going on, but I guess my 5th is King of Staten Island. I'm upset because we love Judd Apatow. His old movies are great, but recently he just hasn't been his old self, I guess. Maybe it's the movies that he's writing or I think the directing, like you said when we talk about it, but
it's the directing.
Yeah, I think it is
because
too.
I think the story, the premise of the story was great. I thought it was a great idea. I thought it was, just it had it had the right mind, right vision.
Yeah.
But terrible direction.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say maybe he needs to take the step back from the directing part, and
he's so big that he won't.
But that's what I mean. But maybe focus on more of the writing.
I know, but he won't. But he's
I know, but that's what I think. I think if this movie had a different director,
maybe
it would have been better.
Maybe.
So,
but that's my 5. I'm not even happy with it. That's my number 5.
Oh, that's fair.
What's your number 5?
My 5th. Again, this is my personal favorite so far. Yes. So, don't judge me here, but I liked it. The Hunt.
I'm not judging you. I haven't even seen it.
Oh,
I know with everything going on in the controversy in it, but
yeah. Oh, not just that, but I thought it was just yes. It's a slasher movie. Keep that in mind. But it's just the story behind it was so interesting. So, should I reveal what it's about?
You can if you want.
Well, for some spoiler alerts, maybe some spoiler alerts right here if you haven't seen the movie. Pretty much what it's about is this group of elite liberals. They lose their job because a leak happened on their phone, and they were joking around about something, and it blew out of proportion because of the media and whatnot, and so they actually lost their jobs and whatnot. So to get back at the people who actually believe that they were hunting people and killing people, they kidnap them and hunt them and kill them. So to make them feel like but wow. It's that's why it's so interesting, because like they want to get back at them for really thinking getting back at the people they thought they were really killing people to go kill them.
I know, that's interesting.
It's so interesting, just so like dumb, but like I find it just so yeah. But like the acting was very good, and like again the hidden messages with the political standbys in it were very like subtle, and like it was good. So that's gonna be my number 5 right there for this year. Again, personal favorite. If I had actually give like what I like, I think not many people would like it, but yes, personal, what I like.
Yeah, it's all of our favorites. It's not the best, we think it's our favorites.
Yeah, this is what my favorite was. Yeah. So keep that in mind.
All right, so my number 4 was Tenet.
Ooh, Tenet.
Low,
okay.
It's really good. It's really entertaining. I couldn't tell you what happens in the third act. I didn't understand it at all, but it's really good. The action scenes are cool. I mean, you can see our review. I'm not going to like kind of reiterate what I said. But yeah, that's my number 4.
That's a fair number 4.
Yeah.
It's a fair number 4. My number 4, I'm going Dove Five Bloods. I really like Dove Five Bloods. I thought, again, like they do good going back and forth between like the past and present, the flashbacks, and like I just thought the acting was very good. I personally enjoyed it. Well, I say it's Spike Lee's one of his best movies. No, but definitely, good, entertaining. I enjoyed it. So I know how you feel about it. So
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. We're not gonna get into it.
my number 3. It's a surprising number 3. The Invisible Man. I really enjoyed it.
Drop the mic.
It's like you just give it a shot, and it's not anything amazing that'll blow you away, but I mean, I had such low expectations going into it, even with the good reviews, and it was really good.
Yeah.
You should try it.
I should try it.
Try and watch it.
Try and watch it. I should try it.
You should try it.
Yeah.
You should try being invisible, man.
Try being invisible, bro. Like, you got this.
You should try it out. Yeah. No, it's really good. That's my number 3.
That's your number 3. Okay, so my number 3. Again, it's a weak year for movies, so.
I know. We know.
Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog.
You did enjoy it.
I did enjoy it. Again, it was a good like family movie, good kids movie, and just it did very well. Ben Schwartz, hilarious.
I actually like Ben Schwartz a lot.
Yeah, he was great voice for it. Yeah. It was just Jim Carrey, great. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go that as my number 3 right there. So
nice.
All right,
my number 2.
Number 2.
Onward.
Oh, I forgot about Onward. Oh, can I redo my list? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, like I said, it's a weak year, but with obvious reasons. But I liked Onward. I think it was a very middle tier Pixar movie, and I like Pixar movies, so I still enjoyed it a lot.
It was middle tier. Yeah.
I think it was slow a little bit to get into it, but as soon as it kind of like in the middle of the movie to the end, I really enjoyed it. That's where it kind of like kicked up for me. But I liked it. That's my number 2.
See, I will agree with you on that. For me, it just doesn't have that rewatchable factor. Like,
I can see that,
because like when I saw it in theaters, and then when it came out on Disney Plus, I had no desire to like rewatch it, and I feel like just watching it once and
I agree with you. I liked it a lot though.
But yeah, I would agree. Story wise, it's very good, and so.
Your number 2?
My number 2. I'm going Tenet for number 2. I liked it. Yes, big action movie, but again, I was able to follow most of it. Of course.
Explain the third act.
Yeah, again.
Explain how any of that makes sense to you.
Oh, it does and doesn't.
It gets. I had enough.
Yeah.
I started following it in the first half, and I'm like, oh, this makes sense. Like, I actually am understanding most of it. Even though they literally tell you in version, they're basically saying, it just happens, just go with it.
Yeah.
And I liked it a lot, but I think I was a little disappointed.
They're just telling you to drink the damn Kool-Aid and drink the Kool-Aid. So just do it, man.
I know, that's funny.
But yeah, I thought it was good. Again, I like John David Washington. I think he's probably like an up-and-coming like big name actor like in the business. Like he's young and he's got like a couple big movies underneath his belt already. He's done such a great job with those movies.
Yeah.
So, I just good cast, very interesting story, and just yeah. So that will have to be my number 2 right there. So,
Nice.
and
All
your
right.
number
I think
1,
our number ones are the same.
probably yeah.
Palm Springs.
Yeah, that's my number 1. Palm Springs is my number 1.
Perfect length for that movie. Hour and a half.
Yes.
And that movie is really good.
It just executes it so perfectly.
Everything was just great in that movie.
Yes. There's I can't
It's
think of like
really funny. It's really heartwarming. It's got a very like touching story.
yeah.
And yeah, we've seen it before with like Groundhog Day, the general aspect of the plot. But
They make it their own.
yeah,
That's
it's
what they
really
do.
good.
Yeah, again the acting's great in it. The directing was great in it. The jokes like hit on point. Like everything was just
perfect.
everything was perfect with that movie. Again, is that a movie that will win awards? No. But like
It kind of reminds me. Okay, this is my like kind of take on it. So it kind of reminds me. I kind of compare like the Lonely Island. They have like their own group with like Seth Rogen in this, and I think Seth Rogen. Have you seen 50-50?
Yeah.
That wasn't really Seth Rogen's movie. He like executive produced it, so he made it his own and kind of changed the story and made it so good.
Right.
That was, I think, the Lonely Island on this, where like that wasn't their original story. They saw the script, and then they like kind of helped out a lot on it and made it its own too, and it's really good. So that's like my comparison for like 50-50 and Palm Springs in the way that it was created.
Right.
Not in the story, the way it was created.
How the process of making that movie.
Which is really cool in my opinion.
So.
But yeah, I highly recommend Palm Springs.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely check it out on Hulu. Super good.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't think you'd be disappointed.
No. It's a perfect length too. It's an hour and a half.
It's an hour and a half.
Straight up an hour and a half.
Again, it's what you expected from the movie, and it just again hits it so perfectly.
Yes,
so
I agree.
I will ask you this: out of all the movies that has come out this year, what is the most disappointing movie for you?
Okay.
Like, what movie were you so excited for, and then you watched it, and you're like, "Well, that fucking sucked."
Oh, that sucked?
Oh, not sucked, but you know what I mean. Like, you were just 100%
I mean, Tenet to an
disappointed.
extent. I mean, you always have high expectations for Christopher Nolan movies, and I still like Tenet, but that third, like, I think if I rewatch it 5 times, I still won't understand the things that were happening.
I feel like I would eventually. So you going Tenet would?
Tenet, and then maybe just The King's Staten Island, because I really love Judd Apatow's old ass movies, and I
Yeah.
really like was hoping that this would be like maybe his like, because Trainwreck was really blah. I thought
Trainwreck was. It was funny.
it wasn't bad, but it was so
No.
like I'm never ever want to watch that movie ever again.
Right. Well, so I remember when I watched it in theaters, I liked it. I was
Yeah,
like,
so
this is a good movie. Like,
then I rewatched
but then I rewatched it. I'm just
It's
like,
not that
then I was just like, what did I like about this movie? It is not good.
No, it's not.
No, and I was just like, I'm trying to figure out like what appealed me to this movie. I think honestly, the only thing I came to conclusions was because I'm a big Bill Hader fan. So it's just I think
Bill Hader's awesome.
I think it's just like he's the one who kind of like made the movie in my opinion.
Yeah.
So like he did the great. So
Mine would just be a combination probably of Tenet and The King's Staten Island, I guess.
oh, okay.
What's yours?
Mine, King of Staten Island. Yeah, one of the movies I'm really disappointed in. And then also,
I can't believe it's on my top 5 list.
yeah, also Mulan. Really disappointed in that. I think I was more disappointed with Mulan because the anticipation, because it was supposed to come out in March, and again because of coronavirus, we get it, yeah. But then it just kept getting pushed back, and then when it finally came out and you watch it, it's just like, well, that sucked. Like, that was not worth the wait. That was like very highly anticipated and very just blue.
Yeah.
So, but I would say King of Staten Island, I was just more disappointed on the direction of the movie. Again,
Yeah,
I like the movie. The story's great, like I keep saying, but it's just Judd Apatow's got to take a step back from the directing part, I guess. So maybe have someone else direct and you just focus on the writing. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
So, that was probably, those are the 2 movies I was just very disappointed in this year.
Yeah, 2020 is a year that I hope never happens again for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
Movie-wise and just in general.
Yeah, it was just not a good year for movie so far. Well, we'll see. Again, we still have a few more months coming, so we'll see what movies come out.
Maybe if Dune comes out in December, that'll lift a lot. Dude, that movie looks so good.
That movie does look so good. I would say that the James Bond movie.
Yes.
Those 2 definitely just like I can't wait for.
Yeah.
And also, I'm very intrigued with the Black Widow movie. Like, I really want to, like, I don't know why. Like, I just rewatched the trailer and it, like...
Kind of like an espionage movie, but
yeah.
in the MCU universe.
So, and also, I like Florence Pugh, and, it's just, I'm very intrigued by it, so...
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, that's it?
Yep, that's all we have.
All right, so remember to follow us on Instagram at Steven Centrella.
Hell yeah.
On Twitter at Steven Centrella.
Hell yeah.
At Thorndale Talk, our official Twitter page.
Hell yeah.
And at Kibbles312.
Hell yeah.
And Facebook, Thorndale Theater Talk.
Hell yeah.
And YouTube, Thorndale Theater Talk.
Hells to the yeah. Just hells.
Like, subscribe, and comment. Tell us what you want to hear maybe on future episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, and to always listen to us every Tuesday on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Breaker. All right, thank you.